Good afternoon. Today is Monday, July 31st, and today is the last trading day for the month of July. The time right now in Singapore is 12:43 in the afternoon. Now let's do a bit of a recap because this is the end of the month for the month of July. So let's do a bit of a recap. Over the week itself, we can see that last week we have quite a bit of movements. Essentially, we have the FOMC meeting, which is the Federal Open Market Committee meeting, in which the Federal Reserve actually hiked rates by a quarter point, and this was within expectation. However, what was not really expected was the Fed chairman telling us that he's going to watch the data on a month-on-month basis before deciding on his interest rates decision for the balance of the year. And this is very much in contrast to what he told us in June, whereby he said categorically there'll be only 2 rate hikes for the balance of this year, including what he has just did for the month of July. So the market going into this month was only expecting 2 rate hikes, and since we have already done one in July, that means to say the market is only expecting 1 more rate hike for the balance of the year. However, the Fed chairman has changed his language from a 1 more rate hikes before the end of the year to month-on-month basis, watching the data as they appear. So this is giving himself a bit of a wiggle room so that he can actually change his course if the data does not support for him to actually ease off on rate hikes itself. So this is where we are right now. And of course, on Thursdays, we also have the release of the Q2 GDP numbers, which came in a lot stronger than market expected. Market was only expecting 1.8%, and it came in 2.4, which is very, very good considering in Q1 we have 2% growth. So Q1 2%, Q2 at 2.4, which is very good. Of course, this number is subject to revision, but the headline numbers actually spur the market actually higher, which also explain why the Dow Jones have a marginal new high for the year at 35,645.35. Although on Friday, the market is off a little bit, but this is still very tentative. There is a very good chance that the market may actually see profit taking happening as we are saying right now, going into the end of the month of July. So I do expect a bit of pullback. How much it pulls back, I have no idea, but I do expect the market to actually peak in August going into September. So do watch out for those who are already long or consider going long at this current level. This is something that you have to take into notice, that we are watching this rally since Q4 or last year. So it has been going up for quite some time now, almost 9 months to be exact. So this bounce that we see in US equity market is a little bit dated, and it is only healthy for the market to ease off a little bit to take the pressure off, so that if the market wants to go up higher, it has the momentum. So right now the market is seriously overbought, so we have to watch the market as it unfolds. So in the S&P 500, in the cash index, we can see that we also saw something very similar. We have on Thursday a marginal high for the year at 4,607.07, and again, this is market is telling us that maybe we are looking perhaps into a possible correction. And if one actually develops, my immediate target is about 4,385 levels. So do watch out for these levels. In the Nasdaq 100, we are also seeing quite similar movements. We have seen that the high traded was actually traded on July the 19th, so that was at least 2 weeks ago. So we can see that this high was never traded last week, unlike the Dow Jones and the S&P 500. So if there's going to be any pullback, it's going to be likely to show up in the Nasdaq 100 first, and my immediate target is somewhere between 15,100 to 15,240 levels. Do watch out for these levels. Okay, and over in Asia, we have seen the Hong Kong index itself has actually rallied. This is the cash index. We can see that the market has already punched through 20,155, which was the previous high that we saw here in the chart here, and we can see this morning high as 20,361. So this market has already gone past my initial target range, and now is probably heading towards my alternate range at 20,400 to 20,900 levels. So do watch out for some kind of reaction within this area of prices. Okay, over in the Shanghai Composite Index, we are also seeing something very similar, but again, this market has already punched beyond its weight, and we have seen a high traded so far. I think this is the highest it ever traded since middle of May, and 3,322 is actually the high so far. And if this market closed the way it is currently showing, it means the market is primed to come off. Okay, so do watch out for a pullback, because if this market go to a new high and end up with a structure like this, it's telling us inherently the market may see some profit taking going forward. So do watch out for a pullback in Chinese equity, and that could also relate to Hong Kong equities as well. Okay. And over in the Nikkei 225, we can see that the Nikkei has been struggling, but it has been struggling higher. This morning, we have a high of 33,390, and we still are primed for the market to test the upper range. I have always maintained that there's always a possibility the market may go into this upper range at about 33,760 to 33,000, maybe 34,000. So this bracket of prices is still quite possible, and I've highlighted those areas with the with this very dark pink area. Okay, so this area is again 33,760 to 33,950. So this area is actually an area in which I'm targeting. I do expect prices to come back down again, so do watch out for that. And over in the dollar itself, we can see dollar has been edging higher, and I think the market right now is possibly looking to trade a little bit higher before it comes back down. So immediately, I think there's a potential for the market to go up to 102.5, perhaps even as high as 103 before it meets very fierce resistance on the way down. I think the downtrend in the dollar index is not over yet. So this bounce here could be giving us another opportunity to take the market on the short side. Okay, and over in the euro dollars has gone down to as low as 109.43 last on Friday, and we see a bit of a bounce this morning. We are at 110 levels, so let's see what happens. But if the market should drift lower, the target range is probably around 109. Okay, so 109 to 108.35 is probably my target range for now. And over in sterling, we can see that sterling has been coming off, and the sell-off from 130 even looks a bit sharp, and I think the market could be actually extending lower towards the 125.70 to 126.5 levels. So this bracket of prices is actually where my target is. Okay, this is where I think the market is heading, so you can actually use this as a reference point. Okay, over in the Aussie market, we can see the same thing. Aussie looks probably very near to its target already, because my original target is about 66 cents. The market went out low to 0.6622, so almost hit my target. So maybe there will be one more dip, but if not, then the market is getting ready to bounce. And if it bounce back to 0.68 or 0.6830, I think that will be another area to re-establish short, because previously it couldn't get beyond these levels meaningfully. Okay. Dollar yen is seeing a bit of a bounce this morning, and this bounce is getting a lot firmer since the confusion caused by the Bank of Japan releasing a statement saying that they are prepared to relax the yield curve control, meaning to say they are allowing yield to actually climb a little bit higher than their fixed cap. So right now they say the cap is actually a target, is not something that is fixed. So that allows the dollar yen to come off. There was a bit of a confusion at in the aftermath of the statement itself. So the market didn't know what to do. Only when the market opens in New York on Friday that the New York traders decided to take the dollar back higher. Right now we can see follow through buying at 141.90 levels. So this could possibly extend a little bit higher. My target range is to re-establish short position at 142.80 to 143.40 levels. I still believe that this market is still primed to come off. So let's see what happens. Okay, this will be my target range for now. And in the dollar Canadian, dollar cap may actually go up a little bit. I think this market has been struggling to go higher, and if we have a three-wave formation targeting 132.70 to 133 even, that could be a target area to re-establish short position. And in the oil market, we can see oil has been very, very firm. We see the market gone up to $80.71. Now, this is an area of vulnerability, in my opinion. I think the market could actually come off from where it is right now, ideally in a three-way formation to test the $73.84 level. So this will be long-term for me is a buy, but for now, I think this level is going to be vulnerable to profit taking. Ideally, I would like to see the market come back to $73.84 to re-establish back the long position. Okay, currently I have no position, by the way. Okay, and in the gold market, gold at this moment itself, the rebound looks very tentative. Maybe it can go it can go up, but I think there is a good chance that the market may have already bottomed at 1942. So this market is getting ready to rally, and if one actually unfolds, then there's a very high likelihood that the 1987.4 will be taken out in the next rally. So do watch out. My target is for a test of $2,008, 2000 I think even higher than $2008. Okay, possibly the market is going to go up and test the most significant higher. Let me see if I show you the daily time frame instead of the 4 hours to give you a better perspective. So let's see if we can find one here. I would think somewhere around $20.30 will be quite achievable. So let's see if this actually pans out, because the market right now looks like it's going to do a three-way bounce. And if we get a three-way bounce, ideally I want to see somewhere around $2,030. Okay, maybe I can do one here. So there you have it, $2,037 thereabout. So this is temporarily my target if the market should surge beyond $1,987. The same thing is with the silver market. I do expect the silver market to also consolidate where it is currently trading. Right now it's about $24.23. The market actually hit the bottom at $24.05, which is within my buy zone area here, and this is where I think the market is probably going to hit for. My target right now is about $26. So let's see whether that also pans out. And in Bitcoin itself, Bitcoin is not doing very much, but I think it's probably going to see another dip below the 28,981 that we saw last Monday. So we can see that the market may actually come off a little bit, ideally to 28,300 to 28,740 levels. That would be a much better area to actually reestablish long position. And the next iteration, I think the market will be taking out 31,875, perhaps to as high as 35,000. So this is my immediate target for the next run up. Okay, so this is all I have for you for today, and I'll see you back tomorrow with another update. Bye bye. Take care.